This video is about how to open an Excel file from SPSS. So I have a SPSS programs open, and so you will go from here. There's open data document, or you can go from the file, and then go to open data. So you need to find where you saved the class data file. By default, the program only opens the SPSS files. So you need to change file type to either to all files or to a specific file. So we're looking at the Excel. So if you click on Excel, and I have an Excel file here, you click on that, and it will show up in file name, and then you open. And by default, the first Excel sheet will open up. So since we have several data sheets, and I want to go here and then find the data sheet that we're looking for. It's the class simple frequency. And you also be sure that read variable names from first row of data, that's checked. By default, this is checked. And then there's a preview of your data file. And so you see there's you can check the other variables and also the cases. So it looks fine and just okay. Okay, so I need to reshare this. So once you have opened the file, yeah, so import the Excel into program, you will have something like this. So you want to just have a check to see if all your data is imported. So we have so there's some extra columns here that we really don't need. You can remove those by highlight those. And the faster way to remove those is just right click. You highlight those 3 columns, right click, and then clear. And you also want to scroll down to see if there are some extra cases here. So we only have 20 students, but you will see that you'll find that there's 3 extra rows. Anything that's that's highlighted the numbers, that means that's recognized as the observations. And so anything that's grayed out, the program will not count as cases. So it looks like that we have like 3 extra rows, and so the program will recognize 23 people in the data, or 23 observations in the data set. So if you want to remove these 3 extra rows, we'll do the same. So we highlight these 3 rows, and then you right click your mouse and then just click clear. So now the data looks fine, and so we don't have any extra cases or extra variables or columns. And you can also see that we have 9 variables here. So there's some columns that's quite narrow, and so so if you want to change that, you can go to variable view, because this is our data view. And so we could go to variable view, click on this tab. And so this is the window that you can modify how your data look, and also you can change the enter or change variable names. So we do see that we have the type. We have string and numeric. The string type is just basically these are text. These are data entered as a text, not new numbers. Yeah. So those we have those letters entered for those. And to change the column width, so this you need to change the columns, the numbers here. So we have some of the narrow ones. It's just the column width is the number is 1, so you can change that to 8. And I think you can copy paste those, and then just in those numbers here. And so we have 8. So then if you go to the last one here, the measure. So we, in our data set, we have 3 test scores. These are numeric, and these are interval ratio data. And so we have the rest are nominal categorical data. So we want to change this test, so the 3 tests to scale variables. And scale variables in the program just interval ratio level variables. So I'm going to change those. So once you have done that, you can move back to your data view. I can click on data view. So you can move back to your data. So you see that our the columns are no longer that narrow. Yeah, so it looks all right. And so that looks good. So this video shows how we enter Excel data file into the program. I hope you enjoy it.